Hello, everybody. Will Swaggins here. We're back with it. Today, we're doing another Inscryption run. As you can see, of course, we're going to be using our new starter deck that we have. It's good. It's powerful. We already learned this, and we're just going to run the same totems. Basically, we just got to win another one. I don't know. Listen. I don't know how deep this rabbit hole goes for this game, but we're going to keep playing till it's done. I'm pretty sure. Let's see what we started with. Anyways, past that, how has everyone stay? Hopefully it's been pretty good. The GTA 6 leaks are continuing, by the way. I'll talk about it in the Isaac episodes because I'm a better yapper during the Isaac episodes. But just know, it's still going. Cockroach. I will take Cockroach. This could be a very... Wait a minute. Is this Rat King next to Cockroach? Wait a minute. Is this not an infinite? The game might have a counter to this, but I'm going to take it nonetheless. I think that's an infinite. We're about to find the hell out. Do I have a sacrifice coming up? I don't see one, but we will take the bonfire angle. And hopefully we don't die or lose. We should be fine, though, because we have this new powerful starter deck. So we buff Cockroach here. We make Cockroach into a god card. If the game does not have a counter to the Rat King sigil on Cockroach, we have an infinite god card that will always return to my hand, and I can immediately play it back. Do we have a 2-item like card win here? It might be the case. It might be very possible. Okay. What do we got going on here? I could summon Rat King right off the rip, so we could just start going crazy with it. But I don't know how good of an idea that is. I guess I should pop this guy right off the rip. The pliers are useless. There's no real reason to keep them around, right? I don't really like this start either. It's kind of bad. I think I have to wait a turn anyways to summon out Rat King if I want to summon him, because the problem here right now is that if I throw out Rat King now, and I try to put him on Porcupine, I lose. If I put him on Coyote, well, he dies anyways, obviously. So I think I have to put out the Mole, just so we're blocking damage. Whatever. It's a little annoying, but I think we'll be fine. Main thing we got to do here is actually get something to summon. Why? Oh, I was wondering why he didn't get hit. He has a fight sigil. Duh. I was wondering what happened there. I was like, what's going on? I see now. I see. Okay. Black Goat does not necessarily help me, but at the same time, I can make it work. I can. Because I can summon Black Goat. I don't think I want to do that, though. I think what I want to do here is I just want to summon... Do I use the squirrel flask? I know we're in our first fight here. I'm just trying to not use the squirrel flask if possible. I think we're fine. Just do this. It'll be okay. Summon Rat King. Kill that guy. Get him knocked out of the way. We're not gonna die, right? I don't think so. We're good, right? Okay. Whew. I was worried for a moment there. I was like, I'm not too sure. Okay. Now we just start blocking hits. It's fine. And pull this guy as well, because why not? Okay. Cockroach dies no matter what, but it doesn't really matter. I like it. You know what? The Cockroach build might be very real and very, very powerful here. We just got to get a sacrifice sooner than later. Because the sooner we get a sacrifice, the sooner we can make that thing just come out every turn. Because I'm assuming that's how it's going to work, implying there's no, like, you know, counter to it. We've seen a counter to it before, but or not to that specifically, but to other things. I'm a little worried the game's gonna be like, no, you can't do that, that's not allowed. But we'll see. I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna take Wolf Cub. He's not a terrible card, in my opinion. I think he's usually kind of good. I think he's fine because he's a 1-cost card. I don't know, he's just kind of strong. I don't mind him. Let's buff Cockroach again. I think going all in on Cockroach is the play. I would double buff him, but that's a terrible idea. It's a terrible, terrible idea. And here's our sacrifice coming up. So we're going to learn if we can get away with this here in a second. We're going to learn, and it's going to be epic. It's going to be super epic. Summon you. I guess I could have put him out there too. It's fine. Okay. This is fine. And then we'll kill Wolf Cub on the next turn here. Bam. It's too shrimple. Now, Alpha does die. Or, sorry, not Alpha. That guy dies, but whatever. It's not a big deal. I was hoping to pull Cockroach. Oh, we won anyways. Never mind. It doesn't even matter. I'm overthinking it. All right. Cool. Again, giving me this thing. I'll try to go for Ringworm. Why not? We could get double buffs on our boy. Our good old pal. Cockroach. Does this work? This is massive if it works. If this works, we win. I'm pretty sure. And what would even be better is if we can get a second Cockroach and get another sigil on it that would make it go crazy as well. I mean, it could be damn near any sigil. It would still work. Okay. We can't really block much here on this turn, which is a little annoying, but I guess I'll throw the mole out. I can't really do too much here. It's a little bit of a bad situation, right? Can I, ooh, that's not it either. That is, definitely not it. Well, if we die here, it's fine. It's not a big deal. We lose a life anyways going into the next fight, so who really cares? I think a big problem here is I actually don't have a means to summon my next thing no matter what I do. This sucks. Like, I could totally keep up here and maybe win, but it's way too difficult. And I think I'd rather have the items here for the fight coming up. I'm going to let it kill me. There is a tactical reason in this. Because we lose a life on the boss anyways. It doesn't matter if we lose a life now. I'm not going to use my items to win this fight and then have no items for the upcoming fight, right? At least that's my logic. Okay, cool. What do we have here? Does it matter what sigil we go for? We probably should try and get an insect sigil or insect card, right? Because we'll probably try and get something to buff our insects. I don't think that's a terrible idea. Let's roll. Insects? Okay. Worker ant. See, it doesn't really matter. I think just, you know, getting something that works together with a totem is the best play. Okay, so we want Ringworm to be eaten here. Hopefully. It's a 50-50 chance. Here we go. Yes! 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 We did it! Oh my god. Oh my god. It's about to get crazy. Holy shit. Are they dead? They're gone. You came across the remains of a small settlement. No living person remained. It must have been something they ate. The fire sputtered on in spite of their absence. Oh my god. We can buff for free now on this Cockroach. This might be the best run. Holy shit. This is about to get crazy. This is about to get crazy. If this is an infinite with the bones, this is about to get crazy. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. You think I should summon the mole right off the rip? I think I should. I think that's a fine idea. Cool. Let's try and summon the Cockroach sooner than later. Try and get Pack Mule as well. Let's kill this man. He's gonna die no matter what. We didn't win yet, right? Good. That is a good thing. Okay, Black Goat is fine. That's good. The problem is we just won, so Prospector's gonna kill our guys, but that Pack Mule should go down here soon. He might even go to this empty slot here, which means we could kill him on this next turn. Cockroach, right? Yes. Do we win anyways? Or we don't. We don't necessarily win. Well, I'm not even going to find out if the cockroach method works yet, guys, because we just dominated Prospector. I mean, we'll see. I'm assuming when he dies, the game's going to be like, no, you can't do that. That would be infinite cockroach, and you can't. That's not allowed. But we'll see. Maybe I can get away with it. Ouroboros early on, or Mantis God on a cockroach later on. Imagine we get cockroach later on, and we put Mantis God on him. That would be very, very strong. That would be very, extremely strong. Ouroboros is also very good. Having 2 unkillable cards is strong. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Taking a bath. Always when I start a video. How dare her. I'm gonna go with the... I picked Ouroboros, right? I'm gonna go with the Ouroboros strat here. That is what I picked, right? Okay, good. I was like, I don't fully remember. Oh my god. Do we copy the cockroach? If it copies the sigil, it's still strong. I just wish the bonfire wasn't here. If we copy the cockroach, it's still good. I think taking the grizzly's fine. Okay, what do we got coming up? Another bonfire. I mean, I think we just do this, right? And then we copy the cockroach. I mean, best case scenario is just another copy of the cockroach, which is as good. What? I mean, he's now free to sacrifice as well? Oh my god. Wait a minute. But you don't get the bones. You don't get the bones if he's got the unsacrificable thing. Right? It wouldn't be like infinite bones. But it's still good. Because I'm thinking the, the thought of, merging them all later. We need bones sooner than later, I think. I cannot wait to see if this works. I cannot wait to see if this works. I so badly want to see. He doesn't even die, though. That's the best part. Like, the motherfucker didn't even die. That's the crazy part about all this. You ain't doing anything, buddy. You're not getting past my defense. I mean, are we ever even going to see this cockroach die? It's just the fact that if he does die, assuming it still only works at least once, it still lets me pull him out again, right? Which is insane already. Alpha, that's fine. I mean, sure, why not, right? Okay, and we just go here again, and we just keep buffing. And we just keep putting more damage. This is so cheesy, it's unreal. I feel like I'm cheating. I genuinely feel like I'm cheating. Put this guy here. I don't think there's much else I can do. Oh, that's not gonna block him. What the hell am I thinking? What is bro yapping about? That, I feel like, causes more problems than helps with anything. Oh god, what do I do? Guys, I effed up. Can I pull him? There's no space to pull him. Uh-oh. Rutro Racky. I think I'm screwed. If I hit him, I buy one more turn, right? Oh, I didn't hit him because fucking mole. Oh my god, dude. What are you supposed to do? I don't think there was a way to... Well, I could have pulled the bird. I could have pulled the bird still. I just didn't think it was worth using the fishhook entirely. I was having second thoughts anyways. It was a stupid freaking fight anyways. I think the only way to win that one, based on what we pulled, was to use the fishhook, which is just stupid. How's the animal kingdom going here? I think we could pull two of the same animals, or maybe I should just do the attack one. I'll do the attack one. Okay, we barely got it. Thank you, Moose. I appreciate that. A burrowing possum with touch of death? That feels kind of effed up. A 3-cost mantis. I don't know if I particularly care about that. Touch of death, sorry, I'm about to say opossum. Touch of death possum is, I think, probably the best thing, just to get an insta-kill on something that we don't want to deal with. Do you have a copy of 2 cards? 2 cards copy? Yes, I do. Look at this. This cockroach is a menace, man. This thing is a freak. I mean, brother, if I pull out the cockroach, I just win. Not another bird. Fuck, man. You gotta stop with the bird, dude. Okay, I have to pull the bird this time. It's not optional. Unfortunately, the game is saying fuck you to me. And I can't really do much about that. I may as well just not pull out anything yet and see what the next turn has. I have to wait for this bird to come out. Let's pull this guy, and then I have to use it here. It's the same fight we just did, it's so stupid. I hate that the game does that sometimes, where it just spams the same thing, because, like, genuinely, I can't do anything about that, right? Like, I have to use the fishhook, and if I didn't have the fishhook, I literally just lose there. There's no counterplay. I don't know, that just seems a little, maybe a little silly. Like, it's like, it should be winnable no matter what, without using items, I think, personally. But, you know, what do I know? Okay. Can I pull that cockroach eventually? Signs are pointing to no. It's cool. That's pretty cool. Signs are pointing to no. Okay. Ow. I think we're good anyways here. Man, I am just not pulling any of the right cards. It's kind of fucking crazy. Jesus, man. None of the cards that I need to pull out were coming out. This game's trying to kill me. It knows I have a really good combo right now, and it's trying to murder me. I'm thinking we go this route. I want to buff the cockroach more, but that's not necessary, obviously. I need to get items, because we're going into a boss battle here. And was that Trapper, by the way? Oh, we're going to fight round 3 Angler. I wish I got a sigil on these guys, but it's fine. Making them a stronger grizzly bear isn't exactly a bad thing. It just could have been better in a different universe. Okay, that guy. Probably pulling out bones as soon as possible is good too. And I can take the black goat. It's fine. It's this. We're fighting Trapper here. Flight isn't really gonna matter. So it's not like the fan matters. Okay, can I just pull the cockroach right off the rip? It would be the best case scenario. It would let me win. Oh my god. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Holy shit. Let's trade. Okay, give me that so I have the gap. Cool. And we just win again. It's so shrimple when you pull out the right cards, isn't it? I could have pulled out the wolf cub too. I just didn't. I don't know. There was no reason to. Okay. Angler on the third is going to be interesting. It's pretty rare for me to fight Angler on the third one, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to grab Pack Rat. You know why I'm going to grab Pack Rat, right? Because if we get another Cockroach, I know it seems unlikely, but if we get another Cockroach and we merge it onto that Cockroach does literally everything. It generates items, it comes back to my hand, it's a free sacrifice, and it generates bones. Like, it would be the ultimate card. We really don't want to fight this totem battle, but at the same time, I do want to go to the sacrifice angle, but it does not particularly matter what we do here. I think even maybe putting Pack Rat on Ouroboros is a decent idea too, as a backup strat here, because obviously Ouroboros comes back to our hand as well. It'd be quite easy to pull him because Cockroach is a free sacrifice if he's out. I don't know what fight's gonna last long enough if Cockroach is out. I'm just saying it could work. I'm gonna do this. Rattler? I don't think I care about Rattler, but I'll take him. I mean, I may as well. Okay, let's sacrifice Pack Rat into this guy. His items. I love items. Cool. Pray this isn't too hard. I do see that we have another copier coming up, by the way. We could copy the Cockroach again. Why is it always got to be scary? I'm gonna do this because I want to survive this. Spooky. Worker ant does not particularly matter for me. We are in quite a bit of danger here too. We're in a lot of danger. Fuck me, man. Those turn 1 rattlers are always so fucking hard to deal with. I think we lost. Yeah, those turn 1 rattlers every time, man. Every single time we run into them. It's fucking crazy shit. It's not over yet, obviously, but you know, it's bad. Just so many adders, dude. What is the man supposed to do? I could hit the beehive, but man, I don't think it's doing much for me. Oh, that's not gonna do anything too. Well, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Dude, this is way too hard of a sigil. Way too hard of a sigil. I'm not even gonna try and summon this guy out. There's no point. I mean, I can, but he's not gonna do any damage back. I can't beat it. I can't beat that sigil. It's not possible. Like, I don't have the right thing. Hell, even if I had Mantis, it wouldn't matter because Mantis does 1 damage by default unless the Mantis was buffed. That shouldn't even be possible. Like, that shouldn't even be possible. I think it's got to look down some of these fucking, like, possibilities, like, on the sigil combinations and animal combinations, and, like, there's only so many, like, move orders that the enemies seemingly do. That is specifically the Rattler start with the Adder Rush, which just happened. We've seen that a billion times. There's only so many fights. It should never give them the Stinky on that fight, because what are you gonna do, man? They have Touch of Death on everything, basically. I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't know. I'm yapping, but, like, seriously, some of these fights are genuinely almost impossible, depending on what it throws at you. Okay. Copy the Cockroach, and hopefully Honestly, I'm fine if it gives him different sigils. This is fine if he does. Reason why is because then if we can merge him again, listen, it'll be the most crazy card in the game. Are you fucking joking? Are we trolling here, Goo Boy? Like, not trolling in a bad way. I don't believe what I'm seeing, that you actually just made the perfect Cockroach card. Okay. Yeah, sure, that's completely normal. That's a completely normal... There's a mycologist coming up, too. Do I even want to merge him, though, is the thing. Because, like, on their own, they're just really good. Okay, so I'm going to do this, because we're avoiding shenanigans, and I cannot die again. I can't believe he just made the perfect, like, 2 cards. That's crazy. Okay, 4 attacks. Seems pretty doable. I'm gonna go with the attack one. It just seems kind of likely. We got it immediately. Almost didn't get it, though. It gave me 2 0 damage cards. 3 cost Grizzly does not inspire anything in me. Does not inspire anything. Do the rabbit hole rabbits have the sigil, the base sigil of the creature too? That's a good question. I'm not entirely sure. Also, this might be a play. This thing. I don't think it's terrible. Okay, am I forced to combine the cockroaches? Or do I have another 2 copy? I'm forced to combine them. So, unfortunately, we cannot have 2 separate cockroaches, but, this might... hold on, I'm getting this ready for the thumbnail. That might be the most perfect card in the game. I don't know if there's a better card in the game. I mean, genuinely, that thing looks... That thing's freaky. 20 damage, 12 health, cockroach. Generates its own bones, generates items, unkillable, and unsacrificeable. I don't even know what I was looking at there. I can't really do anything here, can I? Well, here's what we can do. We can wait a turn. Reason why we wait a turn here is because Rattler is going to kill the stump, and then we can kill Rattler, and then continue onwards. Yeah, that's fine. The Bullfrog's going to hit me once. I'm just hoping we pull something good here. I'm actually going to pull a squirrel here so I can block. Just in case I need to. And then you as well, and then you're going to block. Oh my god, the stump attacked. Fuck! Oh, shit. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you, dude. Oh my... Guys, I can't win. Dude... Stop with the fucking cards. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. We lost. This is what I mean. Stop with the Adder Rush. This is probably the most bullshit fight in the game. The Adder Rush and then this. I don't know what the fuck I was supposed to do there. There was probably a winning move order, but dude, these Adder Rushes are bullshit. Stop with the Touch of Death. I genuinely can't do anything because my first hand sucks ass. And I swear to God, if one of you... I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to feel pretty confident about this game. If one of you motherfuckers said, oh, bro, you should have taken less cards. You don't have that choice in this game. That's not how the game works. It's a roguelike. This is probably one of the worst backseating games. Close to Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight at least was a skill issue game. This game is actually RNG. Good RNG. I enjoy it. I'm just saying that genuinely, you guys have the knowledge of retrospect where you can go, oh, well, it was really obvious in retrospect. You should have done that, Bill. Why wasn't it obvious in the moment? Because, man, I don't know what the next turn's gonna be. I don't know what the next turn's going to be. I don't have 5,000 hours in this game where I know what the adder rush's exact next setup is. Because there's variations, obviously. That wasn't the same adder rush we had. That wasn't the rattler start that has the 3 adders come out afterwards, right? There is variations, but like, just stop, man. I notice it does this in every act. It has very specific fights. I think it sets up a specific type of fight. So like there will be snake fights during this act. Or I say act, you know, the level, the zone we're in. And it will keep doing those fights on every normal fight. And it always tends to repeat the same thing. Like we saw the adders back to back there, right? I think on the last one we saw 2 back to back again. I don't know. It does that thing. And if you get unlucky and you get a hard fight for that level, you're just kind of fucked if you end up having like a really bullshit one. Like the touch of death adders and the fucking stinky adders and, you know, well, the adders already have touch of death, but you know, the stinky touch of death adders. I don't know what you're supposed to do because a lot of your cards do 1 damage, especially on the first turn. And if there's 3 cards coming out, what do? Because now you can't do damage. You can't even kill one of the cards to open up a gap. And if you do open up a gap, well, your next card is that card that just killed that card is going to die because the adder is going to come out and tap it. Now the next card you probably pulled out still doesn't have enough damage. So what's going to happen is that card's going to not even be able to kill the next card. It's a horrible combination. But anyways, I'm done yapping. That was still a really amazing card that we didn't get to see, by the way. I think that's the one probably flaw with this game, is that you can build these awesome cards. You won't get to see them if they decide to screw you over in level 3. It's always level 3. Never level 2, never level 1. It's always level 3. Zone 3, Act 3, whatever you want to call that. It's always that level. It's always that level. I think there's too big of a difficulty curve. It would be great if there's a mod that probably makes it a little less difficult in level 3, because level 3 is always the problem. I feel like you can always skill solution level 1, level 2. Level 1, really not hard at all. You can get a tough first fight with the boss. Depends. Level 2, you know, it gets a little dicey, but most of the time you're fighting angler from my personal experience. Level 3, you died 90% of the time. Maybe 95. Seriously, 5% of the time you make it to Leshy. You'll probably beat Leshy if you make it to Leshy, but I've died, you know. It sucks, because Leshy is easier than level 3. That's stupid, right? Anyways, I'm done yapping. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that. And sorry, I had to do a Bilbo yap. It happens when I get screwed over like that. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.